were left on other cars, which happened at the Bud Nationals a few years ago, and we got the camera back about 6 months after the show was over. But 3 cracked lenses all year.
And that
cost us less. What was it?
$20 a lens.
20. Well, I don't even think it was that. I think we got 3 lenses for $25.
That's what it is. Yep.
So it costs us $25 in maintenance on the cameras this year, which is absolutely. Listen, don't get used to that, Gary.
No, don't.
Unheard
because
of. Unheard of.
There have been years where we've spent
it
hundreds. And you know what? You're right. It is placement, and it's track conditions as well.
I tried, and I played with different positions of cameras. I tried the A pillars. I've done B pillars. I've done rear bumper. I've done, different locations on the cars to try to get the best footage I can and see what kind of feedback we can get from that footage.
Right.
And this last race, everything was done on the B pillar, on the passenger side. So I had a front and a back on all the cars going the same direction. Now, what that did for us was I had less mud on the lens. I'm not up on the A pillar right there in the mix of things.
Right.
Okay.
So we kept clean lenses. So that's my biggest fear is some of this footage may not come out very well because the first 3 laps.
Right.
The mud
is that
gets on
is
there
that when the heavy
it.
track got all over this?
Yep.
Because they literally were coming back with an inch thick of mud over the lens.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, of course, you've got no footage because it's covered up.
So Andy says, laugh out loud, thank you for putting it on my car. Can't wait until next year. Time to get some travel time in. So travel time, does that include Bud Nationals, Andy? Just throwing it out there. This isn't just about late models for us, but we're trying to really revive that division, not just in the state of California, but up and down the West Coast as well. We'd love to see our Oregon modified drivers down there. We've had an Oregon guy win it a couple years ago. Colin Weinbarger walked out of there with a guitar in a fantastic race. Had a great race going. We really, I'd love to see as many Oregon, Washington, Northwest guys down there for that show as possible, and show the state of California that you might have the IMCA Super Nationals champion in your backyard, but hey, we got some talent up here in the PNW, and we've proven that. I'd love to see you guys make the show or travel down there. It's always a lot of fun, and thanks to everybody at Southern Oregon Speedway this year. I really truly enjoyed it there. Had a great time, and 2020 it looks pretty bright. Lots of stuff happening. We'll talk more about that over the course of the winter.
2020, I still can't get over that. I thought 2000 was a long ways away.
I know, 2020
here it is.
just...
I remember being in grade school in 2020. They were telling us we were going to be out of fossil fuels and we're going to be driving flying cars and
the Jetsons.
Robots are going to control the world. Yeah, that's what
the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Well, when I was in school in the 60s, they were talking about the year 2000.
20 years ago.
I laughed at Y2K and people freaked out.
Oh, I did too.
Coos Bay next month for sure. Thanks, guys. Andy, good luck there, man. Have a good time. And if you can make Bud Nationals, come on down. Have another night. Otherwise, we'll see you in 2020 at a racetrack, no doubt.
You know how I figured out my computer was okay for Y2K thing?
Turned it on?
I set it up. So I watched it, and when I got to the year 2000, it just sat there and did nothing wrong. I said, okay, it's good.
I can remember that big
People
craze.
were charging hundreds of dollars to fix people's computers, and they did nothing.
They didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything.
People were going to the stores and buying up all the water and candles, and the whole world was coming to an end. And
my sister did that.
I didn't do anything.
All I did, you guys, I have to admit, I did go to the bank, and I pulled out a couple $100 from the teller with my card, just so I would have cash, just in case, for some reason. I mean, that's the only thing I did.
Oh, people started selling and buying gold.
Oh, yeah, that was the big craze. Yeah, that was the big craze, too. Yep.
I know a guy, he had $30,000 worth of gold in his house for Y2K. He was ready.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know guys that were sitting on their porches with shotguns at midnight.
That's just taking stuff a little too far.
They're insane.
Yeah, crazy.
Now it's 2020.
Yeah.
2020.
I haven't heard any rumors about 2020 yet.
I've heard a lot of rumors about the 2020 race season.
Well, the race season, yeah.
That's
we know who's going to win every race.
Well, no, we don't.
We're just not going to let everybody know.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, we know everything.
And then when we have a race, we're going to say, told you so. Well,
just remember, if I come out and mount a rear-facing camera only on your car, you might end up being a winner.
Yes, because why
happened more
put
than
it
once
out
this
there?
year.
Yeah.
It sure did.
Awesome. You guys, I want to wrap it up. We've been on the air for 2 hours. It's been a good 2 hours. West Coast wide open here from the Moxie Meeting Promotions studio with the Checkered Flag Asphalt and Paving chat line. Hey, you guys, listen, before we close this out, there are still some opportunities to advertise on the broadcast at Bud Nationals. Here's the thing about that. Take that opportunity to get your name as part of the Bud Nationals broadcast, and that is going to carry you over all the way through the 2020 racing season here on West Coast Wide Open. You're not just getting one show. Okay, I want to make that. We talk about that and talk about it, and we make it sound like it's one show. That is going to be a 2020 season-long contract. Okay, so we'll make it right with you. Bud Nationals, we get a lot of listeners around the country. Most of our listeners are here on the West Coast. Advertise to the people you're racing with. These are the people that we work and play with. Advertise to them. Let them know, hey, this is who I am. These are my services. And, the racers are good about working with each other. I'm Gary. You've had some people contact you about pools in the racing community. Dave has had, and I'm not kidding when I say this, racers come through his trucking academy to be licensed to drive a big rig. It's we all work together, support those who support racing. Guys, if you want to hit us up and let us know you want to be part of the broadcast, there's some opportunities available. We'll maximize that for you, and we'll run it through the 2020 season here on West Coast Wide Open. But as good as it's been, we're going to step on out here at 8:06, and we're going to have a good time chit-chatting about some things off the show. We're going to get back with you guys next Wednesday night and still hype up some more stuff that's coming up, some stuff we haven't talked about yet. And then we're going to move into Budweiser Nationals full-time until after that show is over. And
Yay.
Man, it's going to be awesome. All kinds of good stuff going. Lots of pictures. If you guys want pictures of your season, let us know. We can put together a CD. We can send individual pictures of any size. Get a hold of us through Moxie Media Promotions or through Moxie Love Photography. Got some fantastic shots of all you drivers out there. And if you're a fan, you want a picture of your favorite driver, hey, we've got those too. Let us know. Hit us up. We'll talk with you guys next Wednesday night right here on West Coast Wide Open. Guys, have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening. Northwest Dirt News is a production of Moxie Media Promotions. You can contact us anytime at nwdirtnews@yahoo.com.